After the Mississippi State game, it was another Thursday-Saturday turnaround for the Rebels as the Auburn Tigers come to town.
Goes right to left, wearing their blue with the orange. Ole Miss left to right, white with the red and blue, and the tip is controlled by Chubb over Henry, and Auburn has it first, and we are underway here in Oxford.
Reginald Buckner would open up the scoring for the Rebels. Buckner would then block a shot, and Murphy Holloway would reap the benefits. The Tigers would soon answer. Frankie Sullivan would attempt a jumper, but Holloway had other plans. Moments later, Holloway would score two more.
Loose ball picked up by Murphy Holloway and banks it in from the left-hand side. He got to that strong hand, and the Rebels have tied it at 6-6.
The first half was back and forth, as Auburn was slowly taking the lead. But the Rebels weren't giving up. Jelon Kendrick would find Nick Williams for a three. Then Kendrick would get a steal and end up with two on the other end.
And there's a wild deflection by Kendrick and picked up by Summers. Back to Jelon for the layup, and he scored.
With the game tied, Auburn would hit a three. Then a Kenny Gabriel dunk would push the Tiger advantage to 6. Ladarius White would get in the mix, as would Jarvis Summers. Summers would drain a three to cut into the lead.
Summers gets a pass from Kendrick into the corner and drills a three. The Rebels needed that one. First basket for Jarvis Summers.
Back-to-back threes from the Tigers would push the lead to 10 right before the half. With less than 30 seconds remaining, Jelon Kendrick would again spot Nick Williams for a three-pointer to cut the lead to 7 at the break.
At halftime, I think we're down 5 or 7 maybe. We came in the locker room, looked at some stuff. And coach just said about, man, it's not about, making shots. It's about going out there and being tough and, fighting for every loose ball, going out there every rebound.
When in at halftime, coach was just like, hey, y'all let this game slip, then, pretty much, you just letting the season go. So we just, took it upon ourselves. Hey, man, as a team, we got to stick together, play together, compete, see if we can get back in this thing.
Auburn opened the second half with a bucket. Nick Williams would then get a steal that would turn into points as he laid it up on the other end.
Payne drives and tries to feed left wing, intercepted by Williams, who read that one nicely. Now to Summers. Summers driving the floor, tries to hand it back to Williams, puts it up and in.
Murphy Holloway would then come alive.
Reverse layup for Murphy Holloway, no, but then tips it in with the left hand. Short corner jumper for Murphy Holloway, no. Goes in, gets his own rebound and lays it in. Down to Henry, driving Holloway on a bounce pass from Henry for the dunk. Great ball movement by the Rebels. That was the best of the night.
We needed somebody to step up and make plays for us, and that night it was Murphy's night. He came out with that effort that we needed, and he came out and made plays, big plays that we needed on the offensive end and defensive end.
If it weren't for Murphy, he gave us that energy, and he just stepped his game up and just took over the game, and that's what we really just needed. Cause nobody wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't on, nobody wasn't on. So we really just needed that spark, and Murphy, this who gave us the spark.
We was down and the crowd was kind of dead, man. The crowd got hyped, Murph got on, and there wasn't no looking back from that. I love dude to death, man. He came in, it was the first person I met on the team. We got cool. But me seeing him shine, man, I was happy, man. Even though I had a bad game, I was happy for my dog Murph, man, because he put on, he worked hard, and I was just happy for him, man.
Man, I just was going to the rim hard. My teammates passed me the ball, and I finished around the rim. And, without them, none of those plays would have been possible.
Holloway was on fire. That bucket would put the Rebels up by 1. Buckner would rebound the ball and kick it out to Kendrick.
Rebound fought for. Buckner comes away with it over Sullivan and gets it out to Kendrick. What a play. Left elbow jumper. Good! Jelon Kendrick. He's got 4.
The Tigers kept fighting. Terrence Henry would hit a bucket for 2. Then Summers would hit a jumper, followed by a Nick Williams 3. And the Rebels would find themselves ahead, 51-48.
Pass is right, knocked into the backcourt by Summers. He's got the steal. Summers drives for the lay-in. Good. No foul call, but he got the bucket, but he used his body to protect from getting a block from Gabriel. What a play by Jarvis Summers.
Buckner would fight for a bucket in the paint. Then Buckner would make his presence known on the defensive side of the court.
Ward dribbles it hard, gives to Sullivan. Drives for the layup. Blocked by Buckner. Grabbed by Holloway. Up the floor to Williams. He's got a layup, and the Rebels are up 59-54.
The Rebels take the victory, 61-54.
The season, Ole Miss basketball is brought to you in part by Coke Zero. Enjoy a refreshing jump shot to the taste buds. An icy cold Coke Zero. By FedEx. FedEx does more than shipping. FedEx, solutions that matter. And by ParentGuideToCollege.com, the knowledge to get your kids to college.
To be more environmentally aware, we are now printing on the backsides of used paper. And we switched to FedEx, because a lot of their packaging contains recycled materials. Tell them what else FedEx does.
Well, we're now using more electric trucks and lower emission planes. We even offer a reusable envelope.
Now, can't we at least print on the backsides of used paper?
What's the executive compensation list?
Sustainable solutions. FedEx. Solutions that matter.
Has planning your kids' college got you feeling like a deer in headlights? Does the cost of tuition feel like the weight of the world? Is the prospect of researching schools, majors, and careers starting to be as pleasant as pulling teeth? Well, find fast relief at ParentGuideToCollege.com. ParentGuideToCollege.com. It's the knowledge to get your kids to college. Check it out and get that monkey, you know, the pesky monkey of college planning, off your back.
It is a place which exerts an extraordinary pull on all who have walked its hallowed ground. A major university with the familiar intimacy of family. Contests waged and triumphs savored. With our largest freshman class, soaring honors college, national reputation for academics and research. Today, for all who have ever called this magical place home, you never leave Ole Miss.
Snoop White in the house. It's a day of the life.
It's your wake up call.
You ready, dog? Jarvis in there?
Yeah, man, this the roll, man. This the click. These dogs over there asleep. Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
There he is.
You gonna do your boy like this, Snoop? What you talking about, bro? You boy like this? I'm in the bed, bro.
He got me on TV.
Man,
What it do?
It was it, man. We do what we sleep at, man. Every day. We come here every day.
We got, looks like we got some crackers and syrup. Whose snack is that?
Oh, that's me all day. I had my Vienna sausage over there, good protein.
Boy, we eat crackers and syrup.
Ate them all. Ate them all, though.
doing right now?
We finna go to the Hume. Gotta go to a little writing class. Gotta do some work, man. Gotta get this education, man.
What we got this week? What is today? Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday.
What's the next game?
Next game tomorrow against Vanderbilt here. Gotta get that win, baby.
Next up for the Rebels was a Thursday night matchup as the Vanderbilt Commodores came to town.
Y'all always give me while I'm rough. You never give me while I got like a fresh haircut or nothing. I don't like that. But yeah, got Vandy on Thursday. Huge game. Let's see. Got Hubert and Reese coming in, ESPN2. Rebel student section gonna be going wild. So see you guys there.
Hey, Tate, we need some music for the intro video. What you got?
What intro video?
Start line.
Oh. What y'all want? What you want, Smooth? What you think, Smooth? What video?
People with me. Boy.
Nick, what's up, buddy? I need some more tights. Hey, Nick, we need a song, man. What you got? Oh? We need a song for the intro. What you got?
I don't know.
Intro to the game, you know, when it start line. I think we should play some
So Sweet Home Alabama, that'd be a good song.
Sweet Home Alabama.
I think we should stick with Whitney. That was a good suggestion.
But you know, Vandy's a great shooting team. You know, John Jenkins is the best shooter in the country. You know, the other guy's a major athlete. They got Big Azili down there, who, you know, a big body. So you know, they got some great players. So you know, we just got to come in and play tough.
For junior Nick Williams, the road to Ole Miss went through Mobile, Alabama, which initially landed him in Indiana.
Oh man, it was a whole big deal, man. High school, I committed to Marquette the summer of my sophomore year going to my junior year. And somebody, I forgot who it was, somebody ran up to me and was like, man, you know, the head coach of Marquette just got the job at Indiana. You know, I didn't believe it because I didn't know or whatever. I'm like, man, stop playing. Came home and I watched, you know, I turned on the TV and there it was, man. He had left Marquette to go to Indiana, and I was like, you know, I was kind of taken back, you know, because nobody told me or whatever, and you know, just got that out the way, and you know, went on some visits here, there, and, you know, ended up going to Indiana. You know, I just felt like I needed to be closer to home, and when I was looking for a place to go, you know, I kind of remember that Coach Kennedy had recruited me. You know, they started recruiting me again. They found out I had got my release from Indiana, and you know, I just liked what he was telling me. And, you know, here I am. I love Ole Miss. I love being here, and I love playing for a coach. You know, that's the typical players coach who just lets you go out there, you know, and be yourself. And, you know, Coach gave me an opportunity, and I couldn't pass on it. Grew up in Mobile, Alabama, you know. My home, I love it. You know, I grew up in a neighborhood called Tomanville, and guys on the team joke about it a lot because, you know, I scream Tomanville all the time, and you know, I just love where I'm from, man. I grew up single parent home with my mom, and you know, she did everything she could, you know, to take care of me and, you know, give the stuff that I needed. I might wanted some other stuff and couldn't get it, but, you know, she always gave me what I needed. And, you know, I think about it a lot when I'm out there on the court, and because I love her to death. And she just did what she had to do, you know, to keep me safe. And, you know, I love my mom, man. That's all I can say. You know, man, I grew up with a great bunch of guys. You know, some of them, they get in trouble here and there. Some of them, you know, then aren't in the place that they thought they were gonna be, but, you know, I still keep in touch with them. I never forget, you know, the guys I grew up with, because, you know, they helped me get to where I am now. You know, I love them. I tell them all the time I love them for that, man. They know maybe they were doing something, you know, that was wrong or whatever, but, you know, when they went to go do it or whatever, they didn't, you know, they always told me to stay home, like, nah, man, you can't come with us or whatever. And, you know, I tell them all the time, man, I love them for that, and I tell them thank you that, you know, they didn't let me get in, you know, some of the things that they were into. And, you know, that's just, in a nutshell, you know, Mobile, great city, my home, I love it. Before I leave Ole Miss, I want to make it to the NCAA tournament. It's always been a dream of mine, you know, making it there. And you know, when you're young, you see so many teams on there and so many magical moments, and you just want to be a part of that. So you know, before I leave Ole Miss, I want to make it to the NCAA tournament.
As the Rebels began their preparation for Vanderbilt, they realized the tough task that lies ahead.
Right now we're preparing for Vandy, and you know this is another big game, you know, for our tournament resume, like when we played Florida a couple weeks ago. And we just need to come out and focus on Vandy, getting this win at home. It'll be a big win for us.
Guys, one of the things we got is length. We play with our hands, guys. Come on, when you come on, I'm guarding Bear. Come on. Because remember, they'll slip this. So let's say, forget about this action for a second. Give it to Bear. Let's say he takes to a ball screen. But you know you're switching the ball screen. And what if he slips? If he slips, I'm going with him, right? I'm tagging him, I'm going right with him. If he slips, I'm going, because he never got to the screen. You stay with him, right? We get in that situation. Look, I got Bo and I got Bear here, and you're on the guard and he's on the big. Obviously, if that thing gets thrown out, then we X out. You go back to the guard and I can stay on the big. That's where y'all got to help each other. All right, you two
take a jump shot off. So no, that you're taking away the jump shot. Get up on him, Nick, when he catches. Get up on him.
Hands up, good bird, good bird. Good. Hands! Good. Make a play on the ball. Make a play. Okay. Hands!
High hands, Bear. High hands.
I'll close out.
Hands up. Go Bear. Hands. Good. Box. Rebound. That's what we're doing it. We got to rebound.
On any rotation, it's the guy with the red shirt. Yeah. So you don't worry about this. Yeah. Typically, if the ball's where JK, get back to JK. Typically, if the ball's where JK is over there, and this guy would be where? This guy would be here. This guy would be here. So now, against Vandy and John Jenkins, as opposed to being here, I want you right here. Just one step. All right? Just take a step closer to it.
Okay. And the lobs. When lobs occur, you're not involved in the lobs.
You guys are involved in the lobs. Understand? Okay, let's go.
Amazing story of whether bovine heart tissue can make it from Australia to a U.S. lab to a patient in time for surgery may seem like a trumped-up Hollywood premise. But if you take away the dramatic score, take away the dizzying 360-degree camera move, and take away the over-the-top stunt, you're still left with a pretty remarkable tale. Okay, maybe keep the indulgent supermodel cameo. Thank you.
Innovative medical solutions. FedEx. Solutions that matter.
Has planning your kid's college got you feeling like a deer in headlights? Does the cost of tuition feel like the weight of the world? Is the prospect of researching schools, majors, and careers starting to be as pleasant as pulling teeth? Well, find fast relief at ParentGuideToCollege.com. ParentGuideToCollege.com. It's the knowledge to get your kids to college. Check it out and get that monkey, you know, the pesky monkey of college planning, off your back.
It is a place which exerts an extraordinary pull on all who have walked its hallowed ground. A major university with the familiar intimacy of family. Contests waged and triumphs savored. With our largest freshman class, Soaring Honors College, national reputation for academics and research. Today, for all who have ever called this magical place home, you never leave Ole Miss.
Next up for the Rebels was a Thursday night matchup as the Vanderbilt Commodores came to town. Vandy struck first. Jeffrey Taylor came out shooting, but Terrence Henry would answer.
Now to Henry baseline, pulls, shoots a 16-footer, good! Wow, he just did a little shake and bake and jumped straight up and drilled it, 2-2 to score.
Jeffrey Taylor came right back with a three-pointer. Murphy Holloway would grab back-to-back buckets to give the Rebels the 6-5 lead. But then Vandy turned it up a notch.
I mean, first couple of minutes, man, we started off good. I mean, we were going back and forth. But the problem, we couldn't get no stops, man. Jeffrey Taylor came out hot. John Jenkins, Azili, I mean, they stepped up and did play ball, and they got the best of us.
Jarvis Summers would answer with a three-pointer of his own. But Taylor had the hot hand. Holloway would grab a rebound at one end and lay it in on the other. Terrence Henry would drain a three.
Henry tries to drive from the right wing, nothing there. Back out front to Williams. Back to Henry, shoots a three right wing. Good. Terrence Henry hits the three.
But the Commodores would answer. The Rebels would not go away. Henry would get a bucket. Then big DeMarco Cox would slam it home. And the Rebels are within one.
Transition back into everybody rebound. Transition back into two. It's about 2 and 3 out. Everybody got to come to the ball. Try to get fakes. We'll have over more of them just missing them shots. I mean, they made all of them. We missed all ours. We missed about 5 or 6 shots. We make those. We're fine. 73%. Just keep that.
Vandy would then go on a tear. Holloway would grab a bucket in the paint. Then Jarvis Summers would hit a jumper.
Deeper in the wing to Williams. Back to Henry to Summers right wing. Tries to drive in on the zone. Does. Hangs. Forces up a shot. Got it to go anyway.
But while the Rebels were hitting twos, the Commodores were hitting threes. And they opened up the lead going in at the half.
Can't even explain it. It was, I'm down there ready to get the rebound after a miss, and everything just I'm getting out the net every time. So it was hard, man. That was the game that you kind of just wanted to get over because how good they were shooting it. I think if they shoot it like that for the rest of the season, they would not. By far, I think they would beat any team in the country. They shoot like that and play like that.
Reginald Buckner opened the second half with a dunk.
Off the screen, left side to Williams. Down low to Buckner for a dunk. That was a pretty executed play.
But Vandy kept knocking down three-pointers. Summers would get the ball to Nick Williams for a jumper, and the Rebels were on the move. Summers would dish the ball to Buckner for two. Then Summers would find Williams again. Midway through the second half, the Rebels hit a slump, and the Commodores took advantage.
Of course, they got good jump shooters, but man, I never seen a team shoot like that. I think they were shooting like 67% from the three. Man, John Jenkins, he one of the best shooters in the nation. You know what I'm saying? Me and him both coming from Tennessee. I played him in high school, AAU. I knew he was a shooter, but man, I don't think dude missed a shot. And Jeffrey Taylor, salute to him, man. He did his thing.
Down 28. The Rebels kept fighting.
Back to Taylor, shoots a three, and Aaron Jones slaps it right back in his face. But Taylor grabs it, penetrates, gives the Chingang for layup, missed it. Aaron Jones gets the rebound. Wow, 2 good plays there for Aaron. White shoots a 15-footer, no. Jones gets the rebound and lays it in. Aaron Jones, both ends of the floor, out of Pascagoula, Mississippi.
Aaron Jones would get a bucket. Then Henry would hit a jumper. Jarvis Summers would drain a three. But Vandy never let up. In the end, this night belonged to Vanderbilt as the Commodores win 102-76.
Has planning your kid's college got you feeling like a deer in headlights? Does the cost of tuition feel like the weight of the world? Is the prospect of researching schools, majors, and careers starting to be as pleasant as pulling teeth? Well, find fast relief at ParentGuideToCollege.com. ParentGuideToCollege.com. It's the knowledge to get your kids to college. Check it out and get that monkey, you know, the pesky monkey of college planning, off your back.
What's going on here?
Hey, what's up, guys?
This is not how witness protection works.
When we set you up with that little hardware store, we didn't intend for your face to be everywhere. But FedEx Office makes it so easy. Not only do they ship stuff, they print flyers, brochures, everything I need to get my name out there.
That's the problem. Now we need to give you a third identity.
You're Paul Matheson, and you're gonna run your business into the ground. Eric Gustafson would never do that.
There is no Eric Gustafson.
Hey, that's Eric Gustafson!
There is no Eric Gustafson.
Small Business Solutions. FedEx. Solutions that matter.
It is a place which exerts an extraordinary pull on all who have walked its hallowed ground. A major university with the familiar intimacy of family. Contests waged and triumphs savored. With our largest freshman class, soaring honors college, national reputation for academics and research. Today, for all who have ever called this magical place home, you never leave Ole Miss.
One thing I can say about this team, we still got the faith, man. You know what I'm saying? Nick speak up in the locker room, we still got a chance. Coaches, they still on our side. No one gave up, so we just gonna play till we can't play no more.
I don't really look at the whole bracketology, all that last four. I don't really pay attention to that, you know, because it, you know, when you look at that stuff, like, you know, you start thinking too far ahead, you know, start thinking down the road, and I don't think this team needs that. I think this team needs to stay in the moment, you know, and just take one game at a time and win one game at a time.
Like it's a grind, like Coach say, like getting up every day, practice hard, got to go to class early in the morning, and then playing some of the top players and teams in the country in the SEC. Like, it's real hard. It's just really your body just go get tired, but really you just got to stay focused and just be mentally focused, and everything will work out.